Broke shit, sold shit, bagged up, sold shit, curse a lot, eat game, talk shit, swallow spit. Had women, had a team, had a threesome, had three. Buzz guns, low key, no record, I'm clean. I think the devil want my soul. You want my soul? Come take it yourself. Yo, what's good? I'm Bang, and this is my review of my last video, Devil Want My Soul. Video filmed and edited by Monumental. The beat was produced by DJ Payne 1, who killed it. The visuals, killed. Coughing. The beat, coughing. The lyrics, the concept, the delivery, everything about this video, coffins, baby. This was a masterpiece. And I'm gonna run down every bar for you. I'm gonna give you my take on each lines and explain where my lines come from, because they all come from somewhere. I don't just blurt out whatever. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Is either my life, my experiences, my past, my future, my present. It comes from somewhere. It is me. Okay. The devil want my soul is whatever. I'll be in hell on a pool chair sipping Hennessy under an umbrella. I'm gonna be all the way 100 with you. Is letting you know that you are dealing with a person that's completely comfortable with his decisions, completely comfortable with his choices. I accept whatever is gonna come my way. I accept the consequences. Just as much as I accept the benefits, I accept the consequences. And so when I make my decisions, I weigh out the benefits and consequences. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do because it's more beneficial than the risk that I'm taking, feeling those consequences. So if I have to feel both, then at the end of the day, I'm still gonna lay back like, man, I feel great about my decision. I feel great about what I did. If how I'm living my life is gonna result in me going to hell, oh, well then I'm gonna be comfortable. Give me a game chair, pass me some Hennessy. I'm gonna kick my feet up because I did this, I deserve this. I'll work towards it. I'm gonna make the best of it, you feel me? I'll be in hell on a pool chair, sipping Hennessy under an umbrella. Put it on the rocks. You getting money, I'm at you. My jealousy turns to rage, cock game, blow. Got the bills paid. First of all, I should say two sins that's being exposed in those two lines: wrath and envy. When you seeing somebody that got something, you seeing somebody that's flashy. Feel me? They got chains on, they got watch, they got bracelets. You know, they riding a good car, and you know you don't have these things, and you're jealous of this person. That right there is what led to wrath, which means I got something on me. I'm about to take what you got by any means necessary. Either you gonna give it to me, or I'm gonna take it up off you. Either you gonna walk away or you gonna get carried away. It's a street mentality. Jealousy is what led to rage. However, in my mind, how I look at it is there's a third thing that led to both. Living under this system in a society where you gotta make money in order to live. And in order to live very good, you gotta make really good money. Raised in the bottom, and you don't have that many opportunities. And that desperation from, you know, being at the bottom and trying to advance and just trying to live your life, trying to survive, not even live, you just want to survive. Just that desperation is gonna lead to you being motivated and inspired to make decisions like, I really don't give a about you, your life, your well-being, what you got going on, your family, your kids, because I'm more concerned about my life, my kids, my family, my bank account, my bills that need to be paid, food, clothes, water. I care more about what I need to do for me and my family. And I don't care that I'm taken away from you. And I wasn't exposed to anything great. And so this is where I am. And it's not an excuse, but this is where I am. You was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And I gotta eat. Raised by the street game, do anything for power, respect, pussy, and street fame. The sin that was just exposed in there is greed. We go off these street rules, but at the same time, man, the streets ain't good for nobody. Nobody. Because at the end of the day, nobody should be living in the streets. Nobody should be living under street rules that doesn't benefit nobody. 90% of the people, from my experience, got hurt in the very, very end. It don't matter how long it took. You either got a record, you got beat up, you got shot, you shot at. You went through some type of drama that either holds you down it keeps you caged in a certain mentality so that you can't grow. And even if you move out of that hood, you move out of that area and you're not caged no more, you're free, you still are gonna act like you're still there because you are caged mentally still. That has a lot to do with how you was raised and what you was exposed to, what you believe your maximum greatness is, and you feel like you can't achieve or be no greater than what you are. So that's that street game. What else do you got to do on the street? It's all about money. If you a man, it's all about money. It's all about getting women, and it's all about that street fame. Respect. You feel me? Popularity. If you ain't getting women, if the women don't love you and the money don't love you, and you ain't getting respect, then you losing.
Guess I'm greedy, this chick I've been dying to hit. Call me like, baby, do you have time to spend? I'm all in it, it's finally happening, I can't believe it. Is it gluttony? Cause something got me overeating.
So you know how it is, you know, you holler at a female, you feel me, you exchange numbers, you know, you hit her up, you text her, and you know, and she wants you to apply pressure, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you alpha, you feel me, so you play it how it is, you know, she already know what it is. You ain't about to be friend zoned. You let that be known since day one. Ain't no friend zone over here. If I pull up, you already know what it is. But you gonna give her that space though because you ain't thirsty like that. You know what I'm saying? So she know what it is. You ain't already gave her the deal. She either gonna sign that contract or not. So once you get that call, she ready. And then you already know what it is. You feel me? You get washed up, you know, brush your teeth, cut your hair. You feel me? Put on something nice, smelling good, spray something on. Cause you already know you about to go handle that business, you feel me? Is it gluttony? Cause something got me overeating. Just a little wordplay there. Anything that I do, I'm gonna try to be the best at it. I'm gonna try to be better than the best. And then I'm gonna try to be better than the best of the best of the best of the best. So if I lay down with you, guarantee you gonna get the greatest of the great from me. And I ain't holding back, and I don't want you to hold back. I ain't no little boy with restrictions, you know. I ain't gonna get too deep up in there, but just know I'm gonna handle mine.
Broke life had me lazy, it was crazy, but my pride as a man made me succeed, I'm so amazing.
Broke life had me lazy, it was crazy. When you don't have like a clear direction, and a lot of times, man, like our feelings get the best of us. When you don't have nothing going on and maybe you got a record and you ain't even got your GED, so going to college is definitely out your mind, and you ain't thinking about owning a business because you don't even know what to sell. It's either go the street route or you just chilling. So when you broke, man, being broke, it can motivate you, and it does motivate a lot of people because don't nobody want to be broke, but it can also have that opposite effect because it can really drain you. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have a clear direction, when you either wasn't raised to be great and know how to get them hundreds of thousands and know how to get them millions or even get up to $1 billion, when you don't have those connections and resources to actually make something of yourself and you ain't have nothing passed down. So in your mind, you like, damn, I don't know what I'm good at. I wasn't exposed to a lot of things in school. I don't know what I'm good at. I really don't know what I love. I don't know what I like. And so now here I am. I'm a grown man. And it's either go get a job, which you either gonna work a warehouse job or you gonna do fast food. And then if you don't want to do those things, then it's like, all right, well, now what? And especially as a man, because as a man, you gotta make something of yourself. You don't have that luxury of just, you know, going to the club and then coming up on somebody that got it. And you can just piggyback off them. As a man, you gotta be able to provide, you know what I'm saying, for yourself and for your family. So when you don't have it, it can make you feel depressed. You can feel some type of way. You can feel down. You can feel like, damn, I ain't no man. I'm not handling my business. And especially when people that came from nothing and they got it, you see them on social media throwing money all in the air like, nigga, like your ass wasn't broke all the way up until now, nigga. You know exactly how this shit feel. If you broke, you ain't shit. If you a broke man and you ain't handling your business, then what you doing? You ain't no shit. Well, nigga, you came from there. What you mean? You know how hard it is. You know what it is to be like in the gutter and you don't have a clear direction. That's me just painting another side of the picture. You know, when you at that bottom and you looking up and you trying to see the light and it's so dim, it can be very, very hard for some people to try to make something of themselves and climb out of that hole, man, when you ain't got nobody giving you a helping hand and you ain't got no clear direction. So this is Bang saying, man, I feel you. I understand exactly where you coming from. I feel where you coming from. My pride as a man made me succeed. I'm so amazing means that, at some point, when you know you the man, regardless of how you living, no matter how you dress or what your bank account is like, you the man, you great, you a king, you got greatness within you, and you can achieve greatness. I mean, it's like, man, I'm about to get up off this couch, I'm about to get out my mama basement, I'm about to get out my mama house, and I'm about to do something. Because I know that I'm the man and I can't be living like this. So that's what it hits you like, bam, I gotta do something. I gotta make something of myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you start to take off. It all starts up in here, and then it comes, and then after here, it's an action. You gotta think it, you gotta believe it, and then you gotta make it a reality.
Hell or heaven, I don't know. Living my life, that's how I roll. Trying to kill me, I will not go. Now's my hand, I will not fold.
Hell or heaven, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen after death. You feel me? Don't nobody know. You can throw whatever religion out there that you want, and I'm not here to get into a religious debate with anybody because I don't know. And the only thing that I can do is just live my life the best way that I can, and whatever happens, happens, which goes back to my first few lines. It is what it is. I'm living my life. That's how I roll. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the best decisions that I can. I'm just going to live my life. I'm not going to worry about what's going to happen after death. I'm worried about what's going to happen during life. You feel me? Try to kill me, I will not go. Nines in my hand, I will not fold. So it's just a poker metaphor. I got nines in my hand, I'm not folding. As long as I got them nines in my hand, I don't care what you got, I'm not going to fold. I ain't invincible. I ain't Superman. I don't feel stronger when I am strapped, but when I do got something on my hip, it gives me that feeling that I can better protect myself. It does not mean that bullets gonna bounce off me, but I have a means of protecting myself and I have a means of protecting my family. So therefore, as long as I got that, I can have one magazine. It don't matter. I'm gonna protect myself, and you're gonna have a hard time with me. But I don't want that problem, and I don't want that drama. And that's really what it's there for. I don't want no problems. I hope you don't want no problems. You don't? All right, cool. I'm going this way, you can go that way. It is what it is.
I am a sinner, please forgive me. The same things that made me stronger couldn't kill me.
We all sinners, bro. We all sinners. It is what it is. The same things that made me stronger can't kill me. So the things that made me stronger, it could be negative and it could be positive, but it's not gonna kill me. I've had my depressing moments. I was feeling down. I was second guessing everything. I didn't have the motivation. I had times where I was broke and I didn't have nobody to call on. I didn't have nobody to depend on, and I couldn't pay my rent. And, I had dark moments in my life, so to climb out of those dark moments where I could have just sunk so deep that who I am now would have never been, it would have been killed and buried. The further I went down that hole, to be able to come up, the fact that I had depressing moments, I will never be a depressed person. The fact that I had those moments of being impatient and being irritated, easily angered. I had these moments where, I was being mentally and emotionally weak, and it made me stronger because it made me realize like I can do better, I can be better, I am great, and I'm going to achieve greatness. So those things, it will never kill me. Never kill me if I ever get back to those moments when I'm feeling those type of ways, or I'm thinking those type of ways. At this point, really, I've gotten to a point where I'm not, but I'm human, and if I do get back down to that point, it'll never destroy me. And so obviously the positive things is most definitely gonna keep me strong, and it's definitely not gonna destroy me, because being great, being patient, giving my love, giving my respect, giving everything that I have on a positive note is going to always make me stronger, and they ain't going to never kill me. Even if you take advantage of my kindness, you take advantage of my strength, you take advantage of my love, I'm not going to let you minimize the positives that I have to give to people, to myself. You're not going to kill it. You're just going to make me feel like I just can't rock with you like that, and you going to get put in my rearview mirror, and I don't know you no more. Period.
I tell them bang will never change. What's real is my religion. I was blessed with game.
What's real is my religion. So what does that mean? That pretty much just means that keeping it 100 really is how I live my life. I'm going to be real with myself first, and I'm gonna be real with everybody else. And nothing is above that. You can't put money in front of me. You can't put no woman in front of me, no BBLs in front of me. You can't put no opportunities in front of me. You can't put nothing in front of me that's going to make me destroy my morals and being real. For nothing. Nothing is going to make me destroy who I am and who I am trying to be. Absolutely nothing. My morals ain't for sale. It ain't. So don't even try it. You feel me? What's real is my religion. I ain't giving that up for nobody. I am going to be who I'm going to be, the greatest version of who I was yesterday. Nothing is going to stop that. Nothing's going to hold me back, and nothing's going to destroy it. So you know when you rocking with Bang, Bang say something, that's just what it's going to be. Bang ain't crossing nobody for nobody.
Every action, there's a consequence and benefit, but I ain't scared of what could happen. Forget it. I think the devil want my soul. Yeah, I think the devil want my soul, but tell him I won't go. It's Bang.
Every action, there's a consequence and benefit. It doesn't matter what you do. There's a benefit to it, and there's a consequence to everything. It's not everything happens for a reason. No, everything don't happen for a reason. There's a reason everything happened. Don't think because you got fired that it's a blessing in disguise. And you got fired because there's going to be a better opportunity. Or somebody broke up with you and you're going to think, well, oh, my relationship just ended because there's something better for me around the corner. That's the reason why it happened. No, you got fired because you wasn't doing your damn job. That's why you got fired. And you knew for a while you was going to get fired. And whatever it is that you did last, you knew when you did it, you was probably going to get fired. That's why your ass got fired. Now by you being unemployed, you had an opportunity to apply for other jobs that were available. And then they was hiring. They looked at your application. It was like, okay, yeah, we'll hire this person. And so that's why you got the job, because they needed somebody and you filled out the application. But don't think it's because don't think you getting fired was something that had to be done, like God, that God took that job away from you to give you that one. No, you could have easily filled out the application for another job while you were still working that job. You ain't got to get fired. Nothing was stopping you from filling out that same application while you were still employed. You didn't have to get fired in order to get a better job. That's just a decision that you made. The same with relationships, the same with marriages, the same with friendships. You destroy something that you have that you didn't appreciate, or whatever it is. Maybe it wasn't a good connection. Maybe it wasn't a good relationship or friendship or marriage. Do not think your connection with somebody got destroyed because you're going to have a better connection with the best person. No. Even if that does happen, it's nothing was stopping you from being the best person that you could be or being better than you was when you had that connection in the past. Nothing was stopping you from being better then. Now that you've moved on, you became a better person. And now you had that opportunity to build a better connection with somebody else. Well, that's the reason why you have a better connection, because you did your part in building a better connection with that person.
I am humanly imperfect, but you believe my purpose, do me till I'm a corpse.
I am human. And as humans, we are imperfect. Just because you're imperfect, it does not mean that you can't be humanly perfect. You can set your goals high and you can reach that goal and then make another goal. But if you believe that you garbage, then you're going to live your life as garbage. You're going to think garbage. You're going to feel garbage. But when you think and you know you live and you believe that you are up there, not feeding into ego like you're better than everybody else, but just as a personal standard, when you think, live, and believe that you up there, you gonna make it up there.
Don't commit murder, nigga, I got a daughter. If it comes down to it, make a space in hell for me or hire nurses.
How I live my life now, I carry for my protection. I carry to protect my life. I carry to protect the lives that are around me, the people that I'm rolling with. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody that's with me, your life is just as important as mine. And if I survive, you survive. If you survive, I survive. We all go somewhere together. We all leave together. Me saying don't commit murder because murder is a sin, it's like, look, I got a family. If you think for a second that I'm not going to pull that trigger to protect my family, oh, you got it most definitely wrong. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to take a life because I'm mentally and emotionally weak. I'm not going to take a life because of an argument, but I will protect my family. And I don't have the intent of taking a life. If it does happen, that's going to be the reason why it happens. It's going to happen because I'm either protecting who I'm with or I'm protecting myself in my life.
When it's my fam, I use deadly forces. When God stop the devil urges, do I have a choice?
When God stop the devil urges, do I have a choice? That ain't just for me. That's for you. That's for the other person. When God stop the devil urges to come into my bubble, to threaten my life and to threaten my family life, will God stop that? And do I have a choice? Do I really have a choice when this individual is coming to me and this individual is carrying something? They have the intent on either taking my life or my family life. Do I have a choice? Is God going to stop that? The positive energy or something is going to click in that person's head to tell them, nah, this ain't right. I don't need to be doing that. I don't need to be doing this to my fellow man, to my fellow people. Is something going to click in that person's head? That's what the question is. And if nothing clicks in that person's head, then do I really have a choice? Do I have a choice? You're not supposed to commit murder, but it happens all the time. And I ain't gonna even get to the politics of it.
I got a heart that devises wicked schemes, and I hustle 7 days a week to live a dream.
More sins. Having a heart that devises wicked schemes. And when you mastermind a plan to hurt people, to take a life, that's devising a wicked scheme. Hustle 7 days a week, you're supposed to take that day rest. In the system that we are living in, the system that we are all under, you gotta hustle. You gotta hustle and you have to find a way to make that money so that you can make a living. So you don't have a choice, because if you don't do nothing, then you get nothing results. What you put in is what you get out. You ain't putting nothing in, then you ain't getting nothing out. So you have to, and especially if you own your own business, man, you gotta work hard. It's not going to be a 9 to 5. It's not going to be 8 hours a day. It might be 14, 16, 20 hours a day. You might lose sleep. You might miss lunch. You might miss work. You might miss time with your family. But it's just a sacrifice that we all have to make to some degree in order to make money to live in this world the way that you want to live in this world. Unfortunately.
She wanna give it to me, I take it married or not. If I'm married or not, my neighbor's wife or not.
You're not supposed to cheat on your husband. You're not supposed to, as a man, you're not supposed to sleep with another man's wife neither. It happens a lot. It's like you putting a crown on your head. You just took her from him, or you borrowing her from him. And it makes you feel good when you, especially when you in that moment, it makes you feel like a man. But on the flip side of that, when it's your girl, when it's your wife, or when it's your fiance that's dipping off, or that you walk in on, it don't feel so good.
Money is the rule of evil, but it's Satan, God we trust, so I'ma pray for it. On my knees, head down, hands up.
Money is most definitely the root of all evil. So for them to put in God we trust on something that's pretty much motivating people to sin, motivating people to destroy, motivating people to take away, you know, it's kind of odd to me. People do the strangest things for money. People will destroy their own relationships. People will destroy relationships with friends, family, significant others. We have seen people take their own mother's life, their own father's life, their friend's life. People will do anything. People will destroy somebody else's home. You kidnapping kids. You abducting people, destroying people's homes, destroying people's lives, all for money. In order for you to live a certain type of life, money is most definitely the root of all evil. It's the root that grows all the other problems that we have in this world.
I die young before I live broke. Lie to the law, I'm on parole. My friends drink all day, blow smoke. Who knows what they'll say tomorrow?
You supposed to be all the way 100, but who wants to live their life in a cage? Who wants to be locked up in prison for 20, 30, 40 years? Yeah, you gonna lie to the police. Yeah, you gonna run from them. Yeah, you gonna hide from them. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but that's just what people do. When you living your life a certain type of way so you can live a life, and then you get caught, or you starting to get caught up, or they looking for you or whatever, you gonna do what you gotta do, period. To protect yourself, to protect your life. It is what it is.
Hell ain't on my mind, but if I point me to the nearest hood, probably Luther King Drive.
Now, this is crazy. Now, I don't know if it's like this in every state of America, in every city, In America, the places that I have gone, Martin Luther King Drive, they have always put the lower financial class on Martin Luther King Drive. In the cities that I've been in, Martin Luther King Drive, you gonna have people in poverty, people on Section 8, people that's desperate, gonna be on Martin Luther King Drive, which is crazy because of what that man represented and what he tried to accomplish with humanity. If you listen to him and you follow what this man say, he had a very great vision of the people. To name a street after this man, to give this man that love and that respect for what he was trying to accomplish and what he did accomplish for humanity, you won't put Martin Luther King Drive downtown in tourist areas, big lights and big buildings, and there's things to see and places for the family to go. You don't do that. You don't put Martin Luther King Drive where people can see. You put Martin Luther King Drive where people don't want to visit. And so that's what's crazy to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somewhere in the United States, and that's why I'm saying that I'm not saying it's everywhere because I ain't been everywhere. I ain't been to every Martin Luther King Drive across the country. But if there is a Martin Luther King Drive that's on an upper class or downtown area where people actually visit and they go and have a great time and blah, 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 I'll post it, man. I would love to see it. You feel me? I'm not saying it's not. I just want to see it. I haven't seen it yet. Show me.
Not a God-fearing man, I can't wait to meet him. One thing I fear, living with no freedom. Locked in a cage, expected to act my age. I got the heart of a lion, I expect to act my rage.
I don't fear God. I love to meet him. I would love to meet God. I can't wait to meet him. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. I don't fear what's going to happen after death. I don't fear what's going to happen to me, what's going to happen to my soul. It is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. But I care about what I can control.
Broke shit, sold shit, bagged up, sold shit, curse a lot, eat game, talk shit, swallow spit. Had women, had a team, had a threesome, had three. Buzz guns, low key, no record, I'm clean. I think the devil want my soul.
You feel me? So that's my way of saying that it doesn't matter what I do, doesn't matter what wrong that I have done. I'm gonna do my best to be great. I'm going to make positive decisions. I'm going to marinate in my happiness, that 100%, 365 straight days of happiness that I found. Oh, I'm gonna stretch that out. I'm gonna live in that every day. I'm gonna wear it. I'm not ever taking it off. Rain, sleet, snow, morning, noon, night, it don't matter. So I ain't going because I'm on a better path now. You ain't taking my soul, baby. That's just my mentality. Even if it does happen, but you ain't taking my soul. Oh, you're going to have a hard time. And that's just how I am. Anything you want to take from me, oh, you got to put your best foot forward. You stepping up to a king. You stepping up to a monster. You stepping to somebody that believes that they're great. And you ain't going to just take anything from them.
Yeah, I think the devil want my soul, but tell him I won't go. It's pain. Broke shit, sold shit, bagged up, sold shit, curse a lot, eat game, talk shit, swallow spit. Had women, had a team, had a threesome, had three. Buzz guns, low key, no record, I'm clean. I think the devil want my soul.